again, my taxi, I talked about before, through the connectivity, you can cut the middleman. You don't need to have the taxi, what's it in Taiwan, the 55, Taipei, huh? Ooh, yeah. You don't need it anymore, right? What for? You can look at your smartphone. And with my taxi in Germany especially, you don't need to have the central. The taxi has a smartphone, you have a smartphone, it's easy to connect. So you can cut the middleman. So it's a new business model. And we invested in this. And then talking about fear of business innovation, we had a lot of taxi drivers very angry because, you know, Germany, they always drive Mercedes for taxi. And suddenly they came to our chairman and say, we protest, we will never buy a Mercedes again. So they were very upset. Also with Car2Go, they were very upset. They threatened you that they will never buy a Mercedes-Benz anymore, yeah? Yeah, because they say, why are you doing this to our business model? And of course, it's tough in this market that if you want to do innovation, you must have, you know, thick skin also, and you must have the willingness to do it. If you're always afraid that you might lose some business, it will not work. But this is easy talk now. I mean, talking to our salespeople, of course, they also are afraid. They say, how can we do Car2Go? How can we do my taxi? You're losing our core business. So you have a lot of internal challenges in the company, yeah? Because you have the traditionalists, yeah, who they want to protect this area. And we say, if we don't do it, somebody else does it. It's going to happen anyway. It's going to come. It's definite. But to create this urgency in a company, in an organization, is a big challenge. This is called tiramisu, but not the Italian dessert. It's a zoo. And again, it's like Car2Go, but with parcel of packages. Because how many DHL or Kuwaiti with empty trunks or empty resources, huh? And if you have a platform and say you're going to A to B and you need a delivery, you can join the platform and have it transported on the same day delivery. So this is a startup we as Daimler invested into. Yeah. Again, why? Because the transport industry. Why the transport industry? Because we of course sell cars and trucks and vans for the transport business. So what is our customer need in the future? And what are the demands of our customers, of their businesses in the future? This is something very different than the other topics. This is where we use our brand, Mercedes, because Mercedes, of course, most people think about Mercedes, hopefully it's about Mercedes Benz, but what is core luxury? Safety. Yeah, safety. So we say we have the safest car in the world, or we claim to be, but the person behind the car is also very important. I mean, right? So we put a lot of new features. The new S-Class has got a lot of security features, night vision, crash collision, Distronic Plus, but we need to train actually the people behind the steering wheel. And if you know the education of driving in many countries of the world is very different. The level of education is very different. I mean, America is just lousy. And I'm American, so I know that it's not good at all, the level. In Germany, it's very, very high. In Germany, you have to take 40 hours of theory and 40 hours of driving on the street, and you spend roughly should be driving lesson should be about 2,000 euros, the driver license. So it's very high level. Of course, because if you don't drive on a highway, you get killed. I mean, you're just dead because it's too dangerous. But still, so we are trying now we have a driving academy, a driving school in England, US, we're starting Canada, and we're starting China, because China has a very big potential for driving. Yeah? So this is something where we use our brand for new service. This is something which we do exactly, so for the elderly or also for the handicap. So we are looking to, okay, how can we provide the car with features that they can use? Because normally the customer needs to pick up the car and go to a special workshop to get the retrofit, and we offer it ex-factory. This is one of my projects, the rent. So we rent vehicles out of our point of sale. Again, Mercedes was not in the renting business so far, in selling, in finance leasing, and now we've introduced that in Europe in 6 countries. Yeah? Because we say that customers will have a higher demand for renting cars than in the past, and this will increase in the future. So the renting part is increasing, the flexibility. Very often, rental companies now in Germany, or fleet customers in Germany will say, okay, give me 100 cars leasing for 2-3 years, but give me 10,000 rental days for being flexible. Because they don't want to lease a car and be stuck for 3 years of the lease payment. They want to have the flexibility. Yeah, so this is something where we're looking to. This is one of my projects also. It's a very different project. When you think of business innovation, it's about space cowboys, so getting the retirees with special knowledge back to Daimler. So 60 plus. And the movie Clint Eastwood and Tommy Lee Jones and Donald Sutherland, or the Space Cowboys. So now it's called the Daimler Space Cowboys program. One area also, you mentioned about luxury. So again, we try to say, okay, we know our customers have a very high luxury expectation of Daimler. Can we also use this luxury idea more? Can we offer a service where a customer will believe that we can do it, like with the driving academy? So one area we're looking into right now is about travel, because we see that there's a lot of inbound travel, especially to Germany from China. And of course, there's a market where the European or German, let's say, culture is appreciated more and more by the luxury segment. So this is the new project looking into the area of Europe being attractive. This is being a fast-growing market in China, and Germany is second ranked for inbound travel from China.